creating a permanent parkland for the amusement industry is a wonderful, noble idea. It is a mitzvah for Brooklyn and New York City. An example is Rye Playland, owned by a municipality, a National Historic Landmark supported by a municipality. We want the 9 acres. In fact, we want the original 15 acres we are promised. It is time for the board to stop obstructing and to sell so we can sit down with our councilmen on the city and work in Coney's South for the interest for the amusement industry. We are no fools. Thank you.
Hi, I've been asked to formally introduce myself. My name is Carol Albert. I'm the owner of Ashland Park, which was last January. I'm currently operating the Cyclone roller coaster, and many of my employees, former employees, are here today. And our concern is that the city, in order to revive Coney Island's economic engine, is doing many good things, one seriously not good thing. It has not made sufficient allowance in its rezoning for outdoor amusements. It is our belief that Coney Island, which is world famous for outdoor amusements, can only survive economically if it stays a world-class tourism and amusement destination. And we think the housing and the jobs that will surround this will be maintained if this becomes the kind of international attraction it can and should become. And we are urging the city and Thorne to get back to the drawing board or the negotiating table or the hockey field, wherever they have to do their business, to try to come to terms so that the city can own even more property in Coney Island and this urgent redevelopment can get started. I'd like to introduce now 2 of my former employees. First we have Marta. Where is Marta? I'll let Marta introduce herself, followed by Andrew. And Marta knows the ropes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marta Rodriguez. I'm currently employed at Cyclone Roller Coasters, Inc. Like many of us in Astroland, many of us lost our jobs. I was fortunate enough to continue working with Cyclone Roller Coasters, thanks to Carol Albert. I appreciate that. We need to keep the island open to open amusements, and we need the city to take over the land. That's the number one thing. If Ford has anything to do with it, all he's going to do is build condos. This thing with affordable housing, which I don't know what scale they use to apply that to, it just doesn't work. We need to have Coney Island as an amusement area where people can come and enjoy with their families. This has always been a destination for middle-income people, poor people, and people of all ages and sizes. So I think it's crucial that the city buy the land back from Thor and keep it so that we can have open amusements throughout the summer, get employers to employ people from around the area, and there's nothing else to do. This is what has to be done. So it's in the hands of the city and whoever's taking the committee for this thing. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Annie Pavone, and I work in Astroland Park for about a good 14 years. And to me, I feel that it's not right what they're doing. I feel that they should give the city the land or split the city, or that we could reopen Astroland. That's my intention, so we should open it up again. And, it's just not right what they just did. They lied. They lied to Coney Island. They said they were going to do a lot of different things and they didn't do nothing. What they wanted to do is keep the land empty so that they could build up their high rises and do whatever they wanted to, which I don't think is right. Like they said, about 500 people lost their jobs, and I don't think it's fair. So hopefully, we could do something, changing the zoning law, keep this open, or not a close the music park, which is not right either. And I'm hoping to fight for Astroland. I'm here to fight for Astroland. Thank you.
I lived in Coney Island for many years. I raised my family there, and I worked for Ashland Park. Well, I did, and I'm not needed. The park was gone. If any of you have been to Coney Island, is it Ash, you know what it was about. It needed to be improved, not destroyed. If you look at it now, it's nothing but vacant, boarded up lots with a few rides. What we need is to expand the amusement area. People have been coming here for over 100 years to enjoy themselves and have a nice day. If you want to put close things, fine. There's plenty of property that could use enclosed rides, but the majority, the people come when the weather's nice, the sun's shining, and they want to be out. And we need amusement rides. We need more amusement rides. The park that was closed now, we lost 24 attractions there. Most of them were kiddie rides and major rides. There was games, everything there. Now it's all gone. We need to rebuild this whole area as an amusement area. The CIDC was formed to develop an amusement area, not only east, north, south, west, an amusement area, and that's what they should concentrate on, developing an amusement area. Yes, Coney Island needs housing, but it needs affordable housing, and it needs it throughout the neighborhood, not in the amusement area. You have plenty of vacant lots. If you go from West 20th to West 37th, there's many vacant lots. This is what you can develop your housing. Affordable for the people that are currently living there. You build luxury condos, they're sitting vacant now. That market's gone. You need to rebuild the amusement area where you can come with your family and have a great time. So I hope they can make some changes to this plan, because this plan's not working.
I guess I should start out by saying that the city's plan is a great start, and the city has the right idea in mind, but right now, you wouldn't know that this was a plan for Coney Island. You would think that this was a plan for Podum. This is supposed to be Coney Island, this world-famous amusement park in a city that would think of itself as the center of the world. And what you have is what? A 9-acre park that itself is not zoned yet exclusively for outdoor amusements. You can talk about jobs all you want, but unless you create a place that people want to come to from outside of the neighborhood, there's not going to be economic growth. By definition, there's not going to be economic growth. So the first thing that they have to do is fix the plan, and these are not big fixes. They have to take those high-rises that they put in the middle of the amusement area and put them somewhere else. I'm not going to say where, but you have to put them somewhere else. You want people to come out of the station and encounter a fiery scintillation of amusements, not a sad parody of Miami Beach. Secondly, and most importantly, the city has to acquire the land. The area right now is just too small for it to work as an amusement destination. They're the only ones that have the funds to be able to aggregate the land necessary and to give amusement operators the flexibility to exercise their creativity, insulated from the idiot speculation of floor equities that has decimated this neighborhood over the past couple of years. Finally, the land needs to set space aside for small businesses. These small businesses are one of the main reasons for Coney Island's unique appeal, and these businesses are small. Most of them, the city has tried to keep them in mind by restricting the area to 2,500 square feet, but these businesses are much smaller than that. Most of them are smaller than 1,000, some as little as 350, because that's all that some small businesses can afford. And now you have people calling for 10,000 square feet. 10,000 is not a vision of a locally owned, unique Coney Island. It is a vision of a themed entertainment shopping mall. And it is a bankrupt vision, quite literally. Just a few blocks that way, you have South Street Seaport in the middle of Manhattan's financial district, and it's eking its way towards bankruptcy, and they're talking about replicating that shit here? Give me a break. They're talking about, because it will attract different kinds of businesses. But why don't you start by supporting the businesses that are already there? The ones that have had the resourcefulness and the creativity to support Coney Island all these years. The only one who would benefit from this mallification of Coney Island is Floor Equities. The one who's going to be long gone when this mall goes belly up. The one who out of one corner of his mouth says that he's committed to the future of Coney Island and says that he has all these big plans, and then on the other corner, evicts Astroland. No. What sense does that make? In order for this to work, the city needs to dream bigger. And you cannot do this on the cheap. They have to make the investment in order for this to work. And it may seem like a big amount of money now, but now is precisely the time that you want to invest in the future of Brooklyn. And if you do it now, in 50 years, it will seem like chump change if you have managed to create a unique amusement park experience that will bind generations of New Yorkers together as it has all these years, and that will once more capture the imagination of the world. Thank you.